reaction to Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez?
Man, it was of course I was rooting for Terence, but man, he handled him easier than I thought. I wasn't really surprised because that's kind of how I seen the fight going as far as how the fight went. But I was surprised that Canelo he didn't really land. He landed a couple shots. Terence ate him when he did. When he did land, he ate him. So I'm like, damn, that's all I wanted to see. I'm like, let me see how he looked when he get hit a little flush. When he got hit with a couple flush ones, he ate it. So I knew it was a wrap. But I'm like, you could see Canelo discouraged maybe after 5 rounds or something like that. He damn near was like, man, he you could tell it was a wrap after probably 4 or 5 rounds. You could see if he don't land a super lucky punch, it's over with. But it was a good fight though.
Um, obviously the speed, the timing, obviously in Terrence's favor, but in the same time, where you feel like there was opportunities in there for Terrence to actually get Canelo Alvarez out of there?
Man, all like I ain't gonna lie, this is the first that I ever seen Canelo look that vulnerable to where it looked like it was possible. But with Canelo, you can't guarantee that because you got to put him out. He gonna go out on the shield if that ever happened. But this is the first time I've seen it that it was possible. But I think Terrence was smart, to not open up too much because that's what Canelo was looking for, a good opening to catch him. But that was the first time, like the look in his face and it did kind of look like he almost could have did it if he'd have, but at the same time, Terrence smart. He knew let me just get the win how I'm getting it. It was clear to me that 115, 113 was crazy for them two
Those two
judges. But
judges, right? Yeah, my
but
last
I'm
interview,
glad
I messed
Terrence
up.
stepped on the gas because
Yeah,
imagine one slip up, it would have been a draw. One more round, and that's what I was hoping. I'm like, man, I hope they don't call this no draw. If it's not when I was watching, I wasn't saying that, but before the fight, I'm like, man, if Terrence don't convincingly beat him, they're gonna call it a draw. Just to, so for the 115, 130, I give Canelo 2, 3 rounds. Like it was clear cut win. Like it wasn't, but to see that score was like, man, if Terrence would have slipped just a little, it would have been a draw, which is crazy.
right, right, a hundred
Yeah, but
percent.
but it was a good fight. That wasn't on Canelo. He ain't the judge. So, at the end of the day, that just his style just wasn't good for Canelo. I still think that Canelo got some more fights in him. I like to see him fight. What's the one guy that just fought Berlanga?
Shiraz,
Yeah, I like to see them two fight. Him and
who?
Canelo.
What about what do you think about possibly Crawford and Shiraz?
I think Crawford would beat him, but I like to see maybe Crawford. This is my opinion. Go back to middleweight, maybe get a shit, either do undisputed there or something, get the titles. But 68, I mean, shit, I think he could beat everybody there, but who knows? He skipped the middleweight division, so I like to see him try to, if he continue to do enough fights, I like to see him to get the undisputed there at
Yeah,
super middleweight.
yeah, I think he mentioned that in an interview with Mario Lopez.
Oh, he
Uh,
did.
yeah, talking about going down to 160.
Yeah, I would like to see that because that's probably more comfortable for him. Because 68, he got I'm sure when he training, he kind of sweating the weight off and everything. So I'm thinking, but I ain't gonna lie, man. With Terrence, man, I don't put nothing past him though. Like he could, man. It wouldn't shock me if he like it, But yeah, I think 60. I like to see him go undisputed there. But I might have been finna take it a little too far. But I see some stuff and I bit my tongue. But I'm like, shit. Even though he's small, he been and went up and beat Bivol. I was finna go there, but yeah, I like him at 60 though, undisputed, and possibly going for the 50-0 record if he can get the bouts if he don't want to fight too long, get Floyd Mayweather, go for the record.
Boom. So you feel like because his dominancy is such eh, on the highest level, you gotta chase the record
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he could do it because remember I told you the age isn't how you in your ability and how you live. So with Terrence, he not aging. You could see that he got another 2, 3 years. As of right now, you could see that. So shit, I think he could be right on the cusp of doing it. I'd love to see him go for it, but at the same time, I'd love to see him go out. If he want to, but I don't think he done. I think so many people want to see him fight again because he became a mega star after this Saturday, man. Like he put himself beyond boxing to where he put himself in like that LeBron James Jordan category, like damn near, like he put himself there. So I like to see him stretch it a little bit.
Mm. Jordan or LeBron? What do you
Yeah, I
think?
mean LeBron in his prime, LeBron's still on top, but I'm saying like he put himself as a like in the athlete category. He just passed the boxing. He left everybody in the dust. Like it ain't even a close. You can't say nobody number one. Like I said, I always had him one and Usyk too.
Today, yeah. That
Yeah, like
solidifies number
I
one
had
today.
him there before, but even Usyk did itself. Like and that's what I like about them dudes where they from, man. They
Usyk, yep.
Usyk and all them dudes, man. They give up respect and I like them cats over there, but Usyk is number two, hands down to me, because he won the heavyweight. He dominating like crazy too, and he pushing 40 as well. So, but I just want to see Terence get a little, shit. I want to see him. He great for the sport, obviously. I'm sure they broke a record. I ain't hear the views on the fight, but you had to be in Vegas to feel it, and then you had to feel it. You had to feel the Canelo fans and everything, where you could kind of tell, like, they respected Crawford. Like it wasn't like no envy or no they wasn't mad or none of that. Like it was almost like they probably was Crawford fans before the fight because with Crawford the way he fight, it ain't about a culture thing and nothing like that. I mean, he giving you every look, he knocking dudes out, he boxing, he fighting, he doing everything. So it was just like it was a lot of respect in the air after Saturday night.
100%. I agree with you. Some people in the comments are saying no way he got that popular on the LeBron
Nah,
James and Jordan status. Um, Tell me, I mean, obviously they broke a record of most attendance in the Legion Stadium, which is
and
huge.
that's 60, 70,000. Nah,
Three
believe
highest gate.
believe me, I put it to you like this.
Mm.
I guarantee you his performance, he just be I'm gonna just be honest, he topped every athlete performance. I don't care what sport it is. Right now, I guarantee you that he motivated. This is why I brought them. Well, I know how athletes think, because I am one. If anybody got a bar, he got the bar. Like if you seen back in the day when Tom Brady came back on the Falcons, that was like a bar.
Yeah,
LeBron had a bar
to
at
the
a point. Jordan.
Buccaneers.
No, Terrence just set the bar to where people like this what boxing is. Like right
Yeah,
now,
you're right.
he the face of boxing to where if any athlete like, damn, I gotta dominate my sport, he just dominated to where ain't nobody in their sport as far number one as he is. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you say NBA, who is that dominant in the NBA to where you got to say they number one over everybody? And like, you can't think of it
Nah.
off the top.